One of the biggest myths in real estate investing is the belief that you need a lot of cash and excellent credit to succeed. That belief stops more investors than bad deals ever do. Every day, people walk away from profitable opportunities, not because the deal was wrong, but because they assume they did not have the money to make it happen. They look at the purchase price, look at their bank account, look at their credit score, and decide the deal is out of reach. But that way of thinking is exactly what keeps so many investors stuck. The truth is, lack of capital is often not the real problem. Lack of knowledge is. A lot of investors see money as a wall. They believe if they do not personally have the cash, then the opportunity is gone. But experienced investors understand something very different. They know that money follows the deal. In other words, when you find a strong deal and know how to structure it properly, capital becomes much easier to access. The problem is that most new investors have been taught to think like homeowners, not like investors. They assume the only options are using their own savings, going to a traditional lender, or putting everything on credit cards. That is a very limited way to think, and in real estate, limited thinking leads to limited results. Traditional lenders are often too slow for the real estate world. By the time a bank completes the appraisal, reviews your credit, and finishes all its paperwork, the property may already be gone. Personal savings can help at first, but that is a finite resource. Sooner or later, if you are finding good deals consistently, your own cash will not be enough to keep up. Credit cards are even riskier. High interest rates and limited borrowing power can destroy your profit margin and put your personal finances in danger. So when investors rely only on those three options, they become the bottleneck in their own business. Real estate investors need to think differently. The real opportunity begins when you understand private capital, other people's money, and asset-based lending. You do not need to be the richest person in the room. You need to know how to create a deal that makes sense and how to present it in a way that attracts capital. There are trillions of dollars sitting in savings accounts, retirement accounts, and underperforming investments. That money is not gone. It is available, but it does not flow to people who are guessing. It flows to people who know how to structure deals, reduce risk, and provide a secure opportunity. That is why lack of capital is a myth for investors who truly understand the business. The issue is not whether the money exists. It does. The issue is whether you know how to access it. Once you learn that, your entire business can change. You stop walking away from deals. You stop thinking small. And you stop letting your own personal finances define the size of your future. So if you have been telling yourself that you cannot move forward because you do not have enough cash or credit, it may be time to challenge that belief. Because in real estate, the right knowledge can open doors that your own money never could. And if this message helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow along for more real estate insights and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more practical strategies that can help you grow with more clarity, confidence, and success.